Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. A while ago I was standing in Home Affairs to get some paperwork done, and after standing there for the whole day I finally got to the front of the queue, and the lady there told me that I'd been waiting in the wrong line. Needless to say, I was crushed. I felt like everything that I'd done for that entire day had just been a complete waste of my time, which obviously didn't feel great. Jesus warns us though that not just one day but our entire lives can be lived in vain if done so incorrectly and with the wrong motives, which is scary. We can live our lives in vain and be wasting our time as well if our hearts are far from Him. And that is exactly what Jesus warned us about. At this point, He was rebuking the Pharisees. This is what He said in Matthew chapter 15, verse 8 to 9. He says, "This people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men." What is concerning is that these words were spoken to the Pharisees in Jesus' day. Everybody thought that these guys were closer to God. They visited the temple more often than others. They had memorized the first 5 books of the Old Testament, and they would have prayed more than most people. Here we are told that they really did honor God with their lips as well. They would try to look like they had drawn close to God by saying nice things about Him. And they would have claimed that God was their creator and their sustainer. They would have brought their sacrifices of praise and thanksgiving to God. And so from the outside, these guys looked like they had it all together. They looked like they were really living for God and close to Him. But Jesus said that their whole lives were essentially lived in vain because it was not genuine. What was going on internally for the Pharisees was very different from the external. Their motives for honoring God with their lips and being seen in the temple was because they enjoyed the fame and the approval of people around them. Later on in the book of Matthew, Jesus tells the Pharisees that even the prostitutes and the tax collectors are entering the kingdom of heaven before them. You see, they didn't truly love God or fear Him or have their faith in Him. They were not concerned about the presence of God going with them or about maintaining communion with God. Quite simply put, they were lost. And so religion for them just became another way of seeking the applause of men. We must make sure that we never make the same mistake of only devoting our physical bodies to God for worship and prayer and to be seen in the right places. It is our hearts that God is truly interested in. He is the searcher and the seeker of hearts, and we are all laid bare before Him. Do not run in vain. Rather, genuinely live for God, draw near to Him internally, and truly worship Him with your entire life.